Have you ever been scrolling through your Facebook feed and suddenly an ad for that new phone or vacation spot you were just looking at pops up? It's almost like Facebook can read your mind, right? But how does it know so much about you, even when you're not actively using the app? Well, it's not magic. It's Facebook's tracking system, and it's working behind the scenes to keep you connected to everything you care about. But just how far does this tracking really go? Every time you scroll, like, comment, or share a post, Facebook collects data about your activity. That's not new information, but what about everything Facebook knows about you when you're not on the app? Here's where things get interesting. Facebook uses something called cookies, which are small pieces of data stored on your device when you visit certain websites. Every time you browse online, Facebook tracks those visits, even if you're not using the app, learning more about what you like, what you buy, and what you search for. For example, let's say you're looking up a pair of shoes on a website. Not long after, you start seeing ads for those exact shoes in your Facebook feed. It's not a coincidence, it's Facebook's cookies at work. But it's not just what you do on Facebook that's tracked. Have you ever noticed that Facebook's like and share buttons are everywhere? Even if you don't click them, Facebook can still track your activity across other websites. So, if you've ever visited a blog or an online store with those buttons, you've been tracked by Facebook, even if you never posted a single thing on the platform. And all that data gets sent right back to Facebook, helping the app create a detailed profile about your interests and habits. Ever wonder how Facebook can show you ads that feel eerily relevant to what you were just browsing for? Well, now you know. Facebook also collects location data. This means that every time you use Facebook on your phone, the app can track where you are. It's not just about telling Facebook where you are when you check into a restaurant or upload a photo from the beach. Facebook also uses your GPS, Wi-Fi signals, and even nearby cell towers to get a pretty good idea of your physical location. It can then serve you ads based on nearby stores or even remind you about events close by. All this data helps Facebook keep you engaged by showing you more relevant content. But that's not all. If you've ever used Facebook to log into a third-party website or app, you've allowed Facebook to track your activity across other platforms too. Maybe you signed up for a new service, or you made a purchase using your Facebook login. Well, that data also goes back to Facebook, adding more pieces to the puzzle of who you are. And here's where things get even more intense. Facebook partners with third-party companies to track user activity even further. These businesses help Facebook understand more about your habits, preferences, and spending patterns across the entire internet, not just Facebook itself. This means that Facebook is not just tracking what you do on the app or on the websites with Facebook buttons. It's tracking you across the web. So when you see an ad for a product you were looking at, know that it's no accident. It's because Facebook is tapping into data from all over. So why does Facebook do all this? To keep you hooked. The more Facebook knows about you, the better it can show you the content and ads that are most likely to grab your attention. And the more it grabs your attention, the longer you stay on the platform. Facebook's ultimate goal is simple: to make your experience as personalized as possible to keep you coming back. But there's an important question that all of this raises. What about privacy? With Facebook collecting so much data, where does privacy fit in? While Facebook offers some controls over what you share, there's a lot happening behind the scenes that you might not even be aware of. And that's something worth considering as we navigate an increasingly connected world. So, next time you scroll through Facebook and see an ad that feels too perfect, you'll know exactly why it's there. But here's the real question. Do you think Facebook is going too far in tracking its users, or is it just part of the digital world we live in? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it.
Got a question about how something really works? Drop it in the comments and we might cover your topic in our next video.